Okay, I have an accent because somebody on the internet said that they are interested in being a caller by pray to God that he reads the comment that says intimidation, neighbors in Fremont Gardens call police if they hear me shout. But if they post it on the internet, why don't they just post it on the internet? I'm not going to turn it on yet because there's no water in here yet. Oh, the light is not on. I cannot turn it on now. We will go without the light, I guess. Okay. Okay. I am going to open this. Okay. Intimidation. I am not really someone you can intimidate. But why do you try? Because you need me, but you intimidate myself. Well, that is not paid for. Okay. The light is off. I hope it still works. Okay. I will throw this out. I had to insert my hand down into the garbage to push it down to make room for more garbage. I don't have a lot of plastic bags. Maybe I don't have any extra. So that's a little unsanitary. I need to wash my hands all the way up my arms where my sleeves are rolled up. But I can't because I am not a plumber, so I'm going to say no. For that, there is a plumber who put this fixture in. This plumber did this. A maintenance staff person, chest pain, did that to the sink. He did not give me a new key. Do you know what I don't have new keys for? I did not get a new key for this because I didn't buy it. I did not get a new key for this. Is where it used to be a vent. This vent is still here. This one is not here. Where the air comes out, I did not get a new key for that. I did not get a new key for this to live someplace else. I did not get a new key for this doorknob being changed out. I did not get a new key for that. They tried to get the lock off, but they couldn't get it off because this is the original lock. Otherwise, I think it comes off with the doorknob. You just want to change the locks on the apartment. It looks like you don't know what you're doing. Okay, I don't get a new key for that. This was installed. It used to be just a wall here. I did not get a new key for this was installed. I didn't pay for it. I didn't get a new key for this was installed and I didn't pay for it. I didn't get a new key for this was installed and I didn't pay for it. and it has a little green light down here that's purring. But it looks like it's not completely in the wall. There, I just pushed it up. Yes, but I pushed it up. It was like that. No, I'm leaving it. I did not get a new key for that. This was replaced. Let me turn on the light. Okay. That is how you can see it. This light is on and it is illuminating. This is a new hot water heater tank. There was one that was here before that was white. This one is gray. I did not get a new key for this. I did not get a new key for there is some new white, looks like some kind of plaster maybe. I did not get a new key for that, and that they did not paint over it. There is paint here that was old. That's new plaster. That's not the same color as that. And that's not true. I don't afford new paint. I afford it, but I didn't pay for it. So I don't get the new paint because I didn't pay for it. Yes. Is that because they can't paint while I'm here? They did that plaster while I was somewhere around here because I am here now. This is stuck up. It doesn't go down, so it's only the shower. This doesn't go down. I can't get it to go down. And I don't get a new key for that. So we'll turn it off. That's just for YouTube. I didn't use the shower today, and that's not the shower I want today. I can take another one another time. So he owes me all those. How many keys is that? Because you owe that to me just because you are yourselves, not myself. I have this key that fits into the door lock, but you can just take them because they are movable parts. What do you want that you didn't just take the keys? I don't get it. These are worth $4 each. They are copies. They are not master keys. This is $8 worth of money, and I just showed you $300 million worth of damages. I couldn't have done it myself. I don't have tools or any of these parts, such as what it is that covers the hole here. It's some kind of a board. I don't have a board. Somebody brought that in. I did not just have it here just in case I need to cover up a hole. This glass is missing and exposed the light bulb. Is the water boiling yet? No, but I've been through $300 million worth of damages and the hot water's not boiling yet. Yeah, you have something wrong with what you are. You're somebody's problem. That's not my problem. Even a nice cooktop, if it has like glass over the coil that heats up, that is a nice cooktop I don't have, but would be better than this problem that I cannot clean properly and it has rust. So I can show the rust, but right now I'm at the Bear Creek Country Kitchens. I don't have the light of the camera on right now, but I can see it is recording with a red circle filled in. Looks like a traffic light. It's red, but it's on. That's what's strange about it. It's recording with a red circle. That would be like stop or no, or it's not working, but it's going. So maybe that has something to do with why the light is not on. Normally it is on. I didn't set it off or on right now. I just turned on the camera and it had the light is not on. I need the light to work after this because I don't have much light in the apartment. I don't have lighting in this room at all. Nobody installed a ceiling fixture because it's a criminal mischief. Nope. And Charles Toe's not here right now to occupy this bed, but those are his plastic bags, pillows, bedding. The sheets used to be mine. I had a lot of sex on the sheets. He slept on them. after I was not able to use them anymore because they were discolored. And that's shunning. I don't discolor the sheets. I have sex like God, and I don't have any sort of sexual abuse damages with myself caused by myself. That would be caused by you being here inside of the key when I'm having sex with myself. And you are elsewhere as a rapist, and you know it. That means you are an ongoing terrorist for a place to live, and you don't stop. You can't stop somebody else from that they are like you. You are just stalling. I'm going to charge you with that you left and somebody came in and continued what you were doing, which is trying to supervise your own self is not in prison. That's all you are, is just don't want to be in prison. I mean, I'm not going to prison for you. Why are you disputing that with someone who does not want to go to prison for you? You cannot put me in prison because I am myself. You have to put somebody in prison because they are alone in the wrong, and that's them really needing to go there. But if you put them in there, that's them being a shunt after that, and then you don't have a birthday anymore. Well, the birthday is a lot of damages. You should try to stay in a prison if you can. But if you put somebody else in a prison, you just don't afford yourself. That is the Auschwitz problem from World War II we talk about in school and world history class. See, I speak the order, and I have been speaking the order in more than 1,000 videos, but somebody today started with intimidation with myself that the neighbors are going to call the police on that. I'm shouted. I'm not just shouted. I have stated the order thoroughly. I am shouted because you don't have an order to be near me. Your intimidation is not adequate. You wouldn't intimidate a dog with a collar and a leash like what you did to me, sending me to decease my whole leverage as God deceased with my footwear, and they're Adidas flip-flops, not Adidas with shoelaces. You stole my shoelaces. You don't have shoelaces, and you stole all your footwear. They're not shoes anymore. They are footwear. Nobody in heaven is shouted so that you can have footwear on your feet and call them shoes. You have footwear. And you stole them. You don't afford them. I'm right here, God deceased, disclosing my leverage, and you don't believe it? Like, that's how that happened. You didn't believe in me, and that's how that happened. You don't believe in me now, and that's how that happened. Do you want to call the police on me? Do you want to make a police report that you don't believe in me before you get hot-headed and tell me that the neighbors are going to hear me shouted and that's me putting myself in jail and prison because you can hear me and there are so many of you who can hear me. So what difference does it make? Yes, that's a long time ago. But you are putting shots of Halidol in myself so that you don't beat me everywhere you are with just fist fighting with me or putting furniture on top of myself or stomping on top of myself. Do you think I'm afraid of you? Do you think you have it paid for to threaten me that the neighbors might call the police on me now because of your comment, because you heard me shout on a camera? I was alone when I shouted, but you think the neighbors can hear me. Oh, so it's not alone that way. What do you want me to do about the neighbors can't hear me? Do you want me to dig their ears out? Do you know if you pull their ears off, they can still hear you? Do you want to come and pull their ears off? And then see if they can still hear you. Gasp that they can still hear you. Do you want to gasp that you pulled somebody's ears off and they can still hear you? Oh, you didn't do anything wrong? There's nothing wrong with you. You just want me not to shout. How do you know what I am shouted about? How do you know? Did you shout? If you can't shout back at me, what is your authority to tell me to stop? Just because you can say no. Can you say no? Get a dog, put a collar and a leash on it, give it a name, and then when it barks at you, tell it no, and that's still you. You should not speak to me. You can't afford it. You can't afford me. I'm not impressed by you. Your intimidation. You're physically going to break my body into pieces just to keep me quiet. And what's it to you? Because you are going to be in this anyway syndrome. That you don't care where you're going before, during, or after anyway, because you can destroy me faster than I can create myself. But you wouldn't break a glass window with yourself on the inside. Intimidation. How am I doing? Do I fully understand you? Do you want to call the police and report to them that you saw this video and you considered that you might understand me, but you previously made the threat, because it's all of you, it's everybody who's not myself is threatening to call the police and report that I shouted, that you are alone in the wrong, each and every one of you, apart from one another. And I said it because I'm aware of it with myself is shouted! I am not afraid of you. You cannot afford the water that just boiled out of the pot while I was waiting to add in this soup mix. Can you shout? Go ahead and shout at your screen. I can't hear you. You can't shout at me. That's not alive. Nobody thinks that. Are you very calm and you think there's something wrong with me because you can't shout yourself at me like God? Because you're not God to me, are you? You're not God to me, are you? Now call the police and tell them I shouted and I'm done. You're too late. Action! You are out of order and out of time with your no. Pull your own nose off your face and cut it with a scissors. Call the police and tell them your nose is on the floor in front of you. And it's yourself who did it. I am not afraid of you. I am not going to prison for you. I am going out of alive. I'm going to leave you with everything you are to yourself. Call 911 and tell them you are stuck with yourself. You are yourself. Shout it as loud as you can. I can't hear you. Are you going to say the neighbors are going to call the police on me? Are you threatening to send somebody else's guns to my door? That I'm threatening to fire their own guns on themselves? Why don't you call the police and get out? You are that same threat with yourself, and I am not yourself! I'm not going to prison for you. No, I'm not. I dare you to come and get me and prove it that you can bury me alive in a prison. I dare you. I'm not afraid of you at all. Are you going to leave a comment to me about myself? And you still have your genitals is not due. I want your genitals deceased. You don't talk to me over your own genitals. Arrest on yourself so you don't talk to me. I'm still not afraid of you. What are you going to do to me? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do to me? I'm not afraid of you. I am not afraid of you. You're still there until you're not. And when you're not, you're never there again. Anybody else keep their forks in the freezer? This is a fork I kept in the freezer because something wrong with it. I'm still not afraid of you. What are you, just intimidation? Look and listen, intimidation. I'm stating the order and so are you. I state the order and so do you. Well, you're not myself. You killed me in the voice. I can't shout it anymore. I'm gonna die just to get away from you. I'm gonna die to get away from you. I don't want anything to do with you. Why don't the police leave when I want nothing to do with you? Are you okay? You're not okay. Your okay is not due. You're due in Africa with no K in the alphabet. I need a shower. I'm hot and perspired. And my hair looks terrible. I need to wash my robe because I can't get a new robe. Why isn't somebody who says, I'm going to call the police on your shouting and have you arrested by police and imprisoned by police, and it's not up to you? Why don't you send me new clothes? Because you're just going to put me in prison to get free clothes from the prison that you paid for with state taxes. I don't want your taxes. I don't want a free ride to jail. It's not free. I'm not going to jail for you, but I can't stop you if you abduct myself again. You think that'll help you? Why don't you save yourself now? Get out! You don't own yourself. Get out! Get out because you're not myself. Get out because you're beneath myself. Get out because I hate you. It's enough. I hate you. Let's check the front door together. I don't see anyone. There's no reason for you to send anyone with a comment. If you make a comment on this video, I want your house. I'm